Hello YouTube. Okay, so back with another video. I am still alive. Thought I'd do another video to show everyone what I'm up to. So as you can see, my game room's changed a little bit. I still have the U4 MVS. Playing a bit of King of Fighters 95 on there. Also now over here, sorry it's a bit of a mess, you know what it's like in the games room. Right, I've got a NES case which has a SCART 2 Pi inside. So basically, which means it can run 15 kilohertz. I've got a bit of R-Type running here on the PC Engine CD using this controller, which matches quite nice really. It goes quite with it. Also got me C64 set up. Everyone's seen that before. But the new thing to the games room is this. Basically, it's a Dino King arcade machine, which I've had resprayed, factory resprayed this blue to match like a CPS2 kind of colour. I put the Capcom logo on it as well myself. All the whites have been painted as well. I'll just pan round to the front. I've got a bit of Commando on at the moment. Love this game, one of my favourites. New control panel as well. I'll quickly cut into a picture now and I'll show you how it originally looked, and you can actually see the differences of what I've done. Also inside, what I've had done is I've rewired the whole cab so it's jammer now, instead of being like a funky JVS kind of setup. As you can see, there's a switching power supply down there, and then this here, this was actually on the top shelf here, but it didn't need all that room because it's quite shallow. This is like a fascia if you like. So I've dropped it down to the bottom shelf, which leaves the top shelf empty, so you can put full-size PCBs on there now. And jammer PCBs. I'll just quickly show you the back. What I've done is, this is the chassis for the monitor, and I've reversed it so you can actually do any adjustments you want to do. instead of trying to reach in and hope you hit something and get something twisted right, you can actually do it very simply now. And I've also running on this cab the Pi to Jammer. So underneath that PCB there is a Raspberry Pi, thanks to Pat and he'll use the name for helping me out with that one. Also in the corner here, you can just make out, I have a J-Pack, which means basically I can run a PC connected to that if I wanted to, because I did have it connected up to this PC at one point, but I changed my mind, opted for this option because it looks a lot cleaner. But yeah, that's about it really. Oh, it's a bit of a mess in here, but all the unit here with all the consoles has now gone. I still own most of the consoles, I've just lofted them. I've not sold many of them. I've still got, like, you know, the Saturns and the Neo Geo and the Amigas and stuff like that. I still own them. I'll just quickly show you this room. This is another part of the house, the games room if you like, which I use. So this is one of my all-time favourites. This is the recreated ZX Spectrum, but I've modified it and put in a Pi Zero at the back here. Super clean cut. And I've used the original interface here, but rewired the power. So it's done away with the battery and all that rubbish what was in it. And now it's like a fully fledged Spectrum HD version. And it looks the absolute nuts. Honestly, when you have it running on the screen, it's fantastic. And this is the joystick I've got. This is it's a Speedlink, but it's like a recreated Competition Pro. So wicked micro switch stick now. And these 4 buttons on here are all independent. So start, that could be start, select, shoot and jump, if that makes sense. Over here as well is the Japanese Mega Drive. And next to that I've got the NES Classic and the SNES Classic ready to go. It's all a bit of a mess, but that's the way I roll. I always seem to be fixing stuff and doing something to something else and rejigging something. So yeah, that's about it really. Just to let you know I'm still alive, still doing videos. But yeah, I'm super chuffed with this. This is like, it just seems to do everything I need. It's got all the only vertical games on it. So all the stuff like Time Pilot, Gunsmoke, all the shoot 'em ups, Escaluders on it, and Batsugun and all that lot. What I'll do is I'll cut back now to another video of it running in the dark, and you'll see just how good the picture quality is, because it is a native 15 kilohertz screen. Okay, so it's now a bit later on in the day. I'll flick the switch. I have a random screen at the start. I've hidden all the operating system, so you can't see any text, any Raspberries or anything like that. All that's been hidden. The theme comes on. I've only got arcade on here, so obviously that's what it is. I'm not too sure about this theme at the moment because it's pretty hard to read the text. So this one could be a goner. Why not start with this one? I'll just quickly show you this. Oh, everyone's seen most of the games before, so I'll just fire up this one. Lovely picture, as you can see. So yeah, I'll speak to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone, and take care.